This one is fast. Move, buddy. Surely you need to help out here. Wow, it's just going full monkey here. Come on. Well, hello there, and welcome back to my second attempt at the RimWorld Rocket Endgame attempt. We have now managed to get to episode 3 here. There was a slight issue with the sound recording last time. I am very sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed the episode anyways. And of course, thank you very much for watching. That said, welcome back. If you want a pawn, as always, you need just say so. Then I will add you in as soon as possible. And then we can have your name in the playthrough here. We have established the new colony. At some point I will make all of this into stone, but for now we just have this wooden base. So we actually have a base. That's great. Good. But we are, of course, struggling a bit with the mood after moving, and also poor Flamboozle got a little bit of a beating from some mechanoids. We definitely need to give him some industrial medicine here, and also I would like Shorty to give him some preaching of health here. Let's just see. I am actually tempted to use some glitter world medicine here in 1 hour. We will also be available for doing some health preaching. All right. Jody is our constructor. We did ask people to start hauling, and I will definitely need to start a growing zone here. And don't we even have some wood? We will get that soon. Alright, let's save Flamboozled here. A good tenting, and 3 seconds left here to preach health. And hopefully he should just be on his way. I believe that dresses actually also give some what is it called, immunity gain. But we definitely need him to get immune. It is a bit critical here. I would actually like you to make that as soon as possible. How are we doing with this guy? Not sure. Okay, we have intercepted the infection here. So I can put him down on industrial tech. But he should really rest until fully immunized. I just want to confirm what I said. To see what it actually does. Well, maybe that's just me. Alright. At least we have a dresser now. Give some comfort. I would like to do this. An eclipse, alright. This way around. And this, of course, is not roofed. Then he can just remove that again. Alright, did we get microelectronics? We did. Alright. Now we just need a high-tech research bench. So we could actually just deconstruct these two. And get some wood done here. He has developed immunity. That is great. A Lynx is now hunting Scroto. Where is Scroto? He is right there. This one is fast. Move, buddy. Surely you need to help out here. Wow, it's just going full monkey here. Come on! Jesus. That was about to go horrible. Well, I thought he was able to just shoot it. But that charge lance is way too slow for that. Alright, Scroto is saved by the bell here. Well, I was getting afraid there, I don't know about you. Alright. So we need to get this temperature down. Guess maybe I don't want that right now. We'll just do that. And of course I didn't place a I removed the roof in here so that we could so that the ventilator, the cooler, could get the heat out. And we have removed the roof here. I guess it can still be roofed here. But this way we will have a room that is now cooled down. I would like to get some... What is that? That is the butcher's butt. I would like to get some hay grass for a kitchen eventually. So maybe just shrink this to here and make another zone here for hay grass. Like that. Alright, but we definitely need to manage zones. This is now indoor. And I guess I spelled it right this time. Let's just see, he was about to lose his left big toe. That would have been horrible. Alright, we had some fires in here. Why is that? Goody good. So now another raid is coming in. And we have these guys. Well, guess we actually have to bait them. Since we don't have any stone here. Bamboozled, he doesn't have anything. Let's just get a shorty in here. Bamboozled, where is your weapon? Where is that? That's why you have a designated weapon storage. At least we have the charge rifle, then you will have to equip that one. And shorty, you just go here. What the F are you doing, buddy? I should have taken some goat juice on a shorty. Let's keep this one open. Okay. At least it's raining. Where did the machine gun go? I'm not quite sure. Maybe you should just go away, Scroto. Okay. That's how we do that. That was really not bad. Well, dude, you can just lay down. And some, okay, he's tending himself there. They had a lot of gold. Well, now I'm a bit confused where the heavy machine gun is. Somewhere. We could. Who's our cook? Okay. Have I set them to indoor? Then why is Grotto incapable of going there? I haven't made any builds. Okay. Go ahead and butcher these animals. do it like that. Seems like we could use some more steel. And a place to just dump corpses. All right. I guess I will move a couple of these in here. And these are for food. And that is important. They are all food. Important. Good. So now we should get our food moved into that storage. We do, of course, need to get some doors in this place. Like that. Okay. So far, so good. Not an art bench. We need a stone cutter's table and some steel. Do we have some steel we can cut here? No. Not really. So no natural resources here. We have solutions for that. But I guess we have to send Shodi out with a caravan here. Guess that will require us to do some cooking. Let's grab a couple of meals. That's Shodi Scroto who can make meals. Yes, this is good enough. Yeah. Alright, it is actually Shuri himself. Needs to eat his own cooking. And here we need to think for placing these. These are quite expensive. That's good enough. Now we have 8. So I will actually form a caravan with simple meals. Just take all 10. And one of those. Shorty and all our muffalos. That would be alright. We actually have a building there. We can put down our sleeping bag in. Could have taken with us a couple of joints, but that's not what we are going to do. But we know there is so many resources there. That's what we are going for. in the meantime, you could have said it could have been a good idea just to have something for Flamboozle and Ragdoll to research. But yeah, that was not how it went. Let's convert Atkins here. 11% now. Maybe Shorty is available to do some converting when he gets back. It is actually winter. And we have someone, Flamboozled, you can do that. If you weren't such a butcher, I would like that to be in the middle. Good, finally. Why don't you guys just sew all this? Okay. Can't he just move on? It's 12 o'clock. Or he is actually there. Can't camp here. Because what? Can't camp here. I want him to get there. That's kinda annoying. Can he camp there? Here I can camp. Well. Is that because it's my starting map, then I can't camp out? Okay. We should have done what I said and gathered all of the resources then. Reform caravan. Yeah, just take all of that. That's quite annoying. Alright, we will have to go and trade for some steel then. Okay. At least we have a load of joints we can sell. And right now also give away. Alright, he has slept a lot, so we can actually just send him out there. Just take all of this with you. You can take the muffalo wool as well. Let's just bring on the silver. I would like a steel club actually. Let's just see here. Bring on these meals, herbal medicine, all of that. Where are the joints here? Let's just bring 50. And let's go on. Hopefully we can soon trade with them so we can get some steel. Elsewhere we are a bit of a steel deficit. Mm-hmm. Horses would be way better for caravanning, but now we have the muffalos. Indoors, it's actually quite... Okay, we have to get a campfire then. And this one can just keep open. Why do we have rows in here? That was quite annoying. Let's close that one out. It would have been good if we just interacted with him before we went. Atkins, of course. Alright, let's get rid of this. Is it about 20 or what was it we needed? Let's just see here. -8. Okay, we can't go into these mountains. We can go here and see its back end. And see if we can't get a... Okay. Manhunters. How many? That's 2. Please don't take damage. Yes, sir. Good. Good. Let's go. Let's move on here. And I guess that was exactly why you use someone expendable for your expeditions and not your guy with a marine armor. Alright, let's see here. There must be some steel. It's just not visible. Is that it? We should have gathered all the steel from our first base, since we can't do this. Alright, we have to trade us for it, apparently. Because this does not work. You can get a little bit here, but that is definitely not a lot. Alright. Don't even know if I want to do that. Well, now he has started. Okay. Take the... Might as well just take that. And that. And that. And that. We can just delete it, deconstruct it. Alright, let's see here. We have gotten some warmth inside. grotto is up again. Guess that might be why it's not visible. Here, steel. I'll just try and dig out for it, see if something comes forward or would appear. What is that? Is that marble? Yeah. Slate. Alright, should not have pressed abandon over there. That was a mistake. But Shuri is on his way. Okay, we might be able to trade a bit here. These guys just don't have a lot that we want. So let's move on. What is that? That's a locking site. Okay. Alright. Well, we need steel to make that one, and we need that one to make what's that, stone for our buildings. So let's just scrap some mechanoids here. Should be some all over the place, scattered. Alright, Shorty is back with the muffalos. And we can now start deleting those for a bit of steel here. We got the conversion finally. Now we just need the recruitment. Yes, 3 resistance. That should go quite easily. And we also have these tables. Just construct those. And the urn. That should be enough for a bit. Okay. Hospitality for an ally. To host him. Okay. Yeah, we can get goodwill from the empire, however, not that intriguing right now. That's a bit more intriguing. But it's silver, okay. I was thinking it was steel. Well, while we are here anyways. Let's just do this. Get some cycloid plants going. Look at that enormous growing site. Yeah. So we should get, of course, a advanced research bench going, but we don't have steel, so we need to cut this up. Guess Shorty will do that now. Let's see what comes of this. At least he has pretty good mining. Yeah. Hopefully we will run into some steel. Break up. Well, that is going to hurt. How much minus do you get from that? Well, minus 15. Okay. First, the darkness. Let's get a copy of that one in there. And finally, we actually got enough steel for this. We don't have granite. We have limestone, right? I can live with limestone. 2,000 might be a lot. Let's try 600 or 400. Alright, there has been some predators killing off some of these animals. We also have a grizzly bear. It's all the way up here. It can be advanced tamed rescue hole. Okay. How does this look? Slightly impressive. Alright. Well, this is kind of annoying. Do we have... No, we don't have any steel left. Do have some components though. Have a lot of food. Could just bash these out. There is also this steel urn. Well, he will get some mining skill. So we might as well just cancel those out. And these. He's still here. Also, what are you doing? Well, I want you to kill off the close at some time, at some point. Okay, just blowing torch here inside where people are sleeping. Alright. How far along are we here? Okay, it's going alright. Don't we have anybody set to crafting? Frodo is doing crafting. Flamboozled might do that as well. Just give us some stone here. Did bring some sandstone with us. Might actually just get rid of that at some point. Okay, we still have a Lynx out there just killing everything. Apparently. I would actually... Okay, we don't have anybody good enough. Fine, then. Mining level 8. That is a good question if we will find steel here. These predators are coming quite close. Okay, he is coming in here. Let's just dash down the crows. Oh. There we go. The Lynx and the bear, can't you just fight it out? I guess we do want to make the pen here bigger. Do it like that. That's slate, right? Yeah. Alright, soon he is recruited. And we have another crafter slash fighter. Who's our primary crafter? Don't actually have that one. No? Great. So we could, of course, also set up this. He wanted a mask, wasn't it? Like that. security. He won't visage mask, but he has a helmet on. Let's set up jack making. Like that. And ants making. Just the same here. And what kind of shirt should we have? Just a normal t-shirt maybe? Button down shirt is just fun, I guess. That is alright. Good. Then we don't get any tethered appeal, at least. Now, let's just build a gate. So we can get muffalos out. And they can have something to eat. I guess they were starting to get hungry. Alright. This. Just making like a wall around the whole place. Yes, this one is soon going to be deconstructed. I would like you to just make that one. Then you can do whatever. Alright, we just need one more work, one more session with Atkins, then we have him recruited. The bear has been scratched by the lynx. I guess the lynx must lie dead somewhere. Atkins is in. That is great. Welcome to the clan, Atkins. I'm just looking for where the lynx is. Did the bear just eat it? Well, nobody knows. Atkins is constructing. Well, why, my friend? What I want you to do is doing that. And then we can get these two just do crafting whenever. But okay. Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh, we don't have a Well, you can just take a bet, my friend. And now I can actually deconstruct this. Guess we are at it, please. Well, this looks a bit more tempting. Not the mechanoid cluster though. Let's just see here. I would like to shrink this. In here. Maybe I even have to build a gate there. Alright, Atkins could get that. There is an unstable power cell. Not a lot of these. Are they awakening by themselves? Not necessarily. So I think we are good. I have added no roof here. Question is, should I add a room here? And just do it like this. Feeling quite tempting just to keep it a bit tidy, right? Yeah, welcome to Atkins. Alright. Don't know if it is actually time to manage this a bit better, their schedule, but it is going alright, I would say. Maybe we should just get some smoke leaf. Oh, what was that? That was actually a growing zone. I just pressed E right before. Alright, let's deconstruct that. Then this can be hauled inside, roped in there. What is Shorty doing? He is working out there. Video. Like that. Something looks wrong, doesn't it? There is 6 here, but that's just because it doesn't go all the way out. We should have to do that. Like that. crouching. The grizzly bear is certainly on a spree. Don't ignore the roof, just don't build it. I'm pretty much just doing this to get some places where the enemy, if they come in, they are funneled into and can't move further. Oh my god, what is going on right now? Social fights, and I could keep on going. Alright. So, more structures. Yes, this one will be kind of small. So I will do this instead. And deconstruct that. Maybe while I'm at it, I should just add doors here. So they don't have to break it down. Now it's just too late, right? There it is. Alright. So a lot of working is being done here. What more needs to be made? Well, we are of course waiting for these to grow so we can start our steel what should we call that campaign setting, getting steel boat. Did it do these could just attack each other, I wouldn't mind. And of course we can now just remove this. Why are they mad, buddy? 8 raw food. Oh. But why don't they just put food into this so they don't have to eat raw food? Oh, that was a problem there. Kinda annoying. Still not moving that much further up there. But day by day we are getting closer to harvesting Devil Strand and Psychoid. Are you soon done, buddy? Why? Oh, that's of course because these are also important. That makes sense. I understand it now. Okay. Well, I understand why you guys are fighting. Especially now that Scroto has been an asswipe. Or Shorty has been an asswipe, actually. But at least it's two tough pawns beating each other. Alright, no heal route. I will make a place for a little bit of heal route then. Then I guess we are soon done. Sleeping again. Well, I wanted Atkins to take that one. I have no clue where that heavy machine gun went that I had at some point. But right, we have an alpaca up here. The bear is on a spree. So now we just need to make all the wooden structures in here. Same as always, keep the doors and just make the walls, or you will get the roof collapsing right into your face. One could argue that doing one room at a time would be a good idea, but now I just went ahead and made all of it. That can of course lead to a bit of bad mood. What are you guys doing? Okay, you're gathering up here for more limestone. An alpaca self-tamed. Well, unfortunately it can't self-slaughter, so I have to do that for it. What are you guys? They have been insulted, okay. Everybody has been insulted. Looks like Shorty has insulted himself. Well, hopefully they have the breakup still 16 days. That's just absurd. Alright, Atkins is back. And we are getting this structure done also. Soon we have complete limestone walls. So that is great. How good is he? Only level 5. Well, good enough to make walls, apparently. But that is kind of unnecessary. Well, if you don't have anything to do, you might as well just mine. Grotto can actually mine a bit as well. We have alright miners. We just don't have anybody who can find steel. I guess maybe some of you are just laughing at me and are telling yourself you should definitely know that there is never any steel in there. How stupid are you, buddy? Have you never played this game? I wonder if that is what is happening in the future. Well, Atkins is just mad all the time. Just give any steel? I don't know. Well, I do regret pressing the abandon button. That was actually not with my full intent. I just wanted to try and press it because it was gray, and I just thought you can't, but I could. So that was a mistake. I take it back, game. Can you give me back my abandoned colony? But no. But no, it couldn't. Farming worksite, an abandoned camp. We are so much behind on research because we don't have any steel. Question is, should we give away some of our food for goodwill, or are we just waiting for these to grow? That is a good question. Transport port crashed. Psychopath. Well, they can get a bed. But I don't want any psychopaths in here. Unless, of course, they give me so much steel I will never need it again. She has a prosthetic heart. I guess I will do this. Atkins and the muffalos. Take some of this. Let's take 500. Some camel hides. That. Buffalo wool. Let's just take the sandstone blocks and give them away. Why not? Uranium. And the cloth, that's where we're at. Throw down the sink while we're there. Let's go. How much do we need? 20. Weren't we at 8 at some point? Ah, Jesus. Think Atkins out here, as he is the most expendable in the colony here. Maybe I should give him another weapon than a EMP launcher, but that's kind of too late now. Best of luck. How's it going up here with the bear? It killed a donkey. It just keeps on going. And we have this one. Want to slaughter that. We should have to do this to get grass for the animals. At least we have plenty of time now that we have nothing else to do. Toxic fallout. Alright. We're going to have to build a roof here. And we have to bring back the potatoes, I guess. And let's just do this. How much would it give? Not nearly enough. Okay, just go back. Yeah. We can do one of two things. We can let all of our animals just die, or we can butcher them right now. I am actually not sure that this is enough. I guess we will have to just... No, we can't do. We don't even have to steal that. Okay. Are they getting any lights in here from that? I'm not sure. But anyhow, everybody should stay indoor. And then we might just need to do this. Get a pen and put the hay in here. Right, you can do that. And then we can get bamboozled to be unrestricted. And move them inside. Like that. Okay. So yeah. Toxic fallout. How long are we going to have this? Tribute collector. Well, this makes me want to go outside and activate these. Move, bamboozle. Are they not coming? Please. Oh Jesus, they can shoot very long. Can't we get them aggroed? This is quite annoying. Get inside my range. It's just taking it. Well, so is bamboozled, flamboozled. Get inside, buddy. Yes, steel gladius. That's kinda annoying. This verse actually quite long. But ragdoll. That was really not what I meant. So I understand this. We need somebody to go out there. That is Scroto. So we do have some food for the muffalos. Just put it inside as I told you. Well, I guess you can put down the charge lands, then we might want to take Atkins out here. Jesus, that's such a long range. He's already hit. Okay, seems like they are coming out. Well, you can just go inside then. kill these then? I was actually hoping they were going for that. Was he just mining? Alright. Do we even have a husband? Then let's have one. Alright, soon enough I will just get so many alerts when all of my plants dies. Alright, they are leaving that way. At least we have some mini slugger turrets here. If anything comes this way, they're kind of taking the whole border of the map on the good side. What can we do? We're already out of food. There's hay. Okay. Looks like... No, it's still out. It's still out there. I was just thinking, oh, it's gone, but I guess it just became day. This can just take forever, so that's kind of annoying. But we got enough to make some wool jackets here. Exceptional. Well, well. And we have Bowman. Okay, she's actually from that one. Whitborn Bazaar. Major risk. How are we hungry? You can just eat from the nutrient paste dispenser. Then you have to just kill the poplar tree. That makes sense. Okay. They kind of break up all the time, don't they? Luckily we have enough. We have enough food for this, but this really don't make for a totally awesome playthrough. How many days now? Only 3 days, I think. I've had one last for 20 days. That was just horrible. Okay. But they are coming from here, so they might get shot by the um, slugger turrets here. I actually want to go out here and just close the door. Seems like they might be taking each other out. At least that one might just explode in their faces. Just have that guy left. Bam. Okay, all of it is going to explode here. Are they still wanting to fight after that? Apparently. Let me guess, they are going to set fire to my crops here. Let's just get that. What? They aren't even doing that. Fatty, take a shot, man. Oh, there is actually... Okay, I did not see that. We had another party coming from up there. Surely take your knife and go this way. And Ragdoll, you can take that one. They're just bringing in there. That was a good shot, buddy. Gourmand. Does he have anything? Yeah, we might as well just strip him. Okay. Had some wealth since we got such a big raid. I guess just do this. Unrestrict them and ask them to go out there. And take all that can be taken. Not to mention the fact that we have something burning out there. At least we are going to have a little bit to do then. Little Wiggy Piggy can just stay out there. Eclipse is ending. Shorty is having a tantrum. Thank you. Oh, now we're just getting all the plants dying. Did we grab all that could be grabbed? Wow. He's just going full ham, right? Well, now you have destroyed something. Can't you just be happy? Or unhappy, whatever. Stop being unhappy. Well, mechanoid slag chunks. Do we need like a smithy for that? Need 100 steel to do anything there. This is so bad. No steel, no game. question is if that dies out of toxic fall down. I have no clue. Just put that over in the shallow water. So, yeah. What are we doing with this? We do of course have some clothing we could send. And a couple of Molotovs. Let's just see here. What is that? That's the silver working site. Let's just get rid of our silver. We really don't have anything to use it for when we are sitting in here. Let's get rid of these Molotov cocktails. And this. Let's go. Hate hostility. Alright. If he wanted to give me 10,000 steel, we might have a deal, but this is just no thank you. Guess items aren't my biggest problem right now. Alright, so animals are starting to die out here as well. At the 4th day of the toxic fallout. But at least we can send Atkins out to do stuff. I'm really tempted just to do this, just to do something. A mega sloth has self-tamed. Okay. And okay, we are getting there. How much was it that we need? 250? Can we carry that? We can. Okay. Oh, what a relief. Alright, let's just get the Mega Sloth inside so it doesn't die. And we might as well just train it to dig. And let's get a shelf in here only for meals. And might as well just make a cup. Atkins. Alright. That was the bedroom. Now where is all this? Okay, it's inside now. Okay, I will make this a laboratory right away. Just annoying we can't have that, but I will just move this wall. Then we will have a that is for both of these, and then we can delete that. Just because that one is not needed. So, shooting, we can go out and work on that. And then we will actually get this done. This one is not needed. Quest available. Royal host. Okay, space check. Wow, that was not a lot. That was one. Okay. The poor bear, the killer of all the animals in my biome, has died. And I got one space chunk. I guess with this, it is time to end up this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and once again, if you guys want a pawn in this playthrough or a playthrough in the future, please leave a comment down below and we will definitely see to it. But until then, have a good time.